Sitrep Pro 2012. What's going on, guys? This is Connor here, and if you're a Search and Destroy fan, or maybe even just a Call of Duty fan in general, and you're really avid about the game, this is a pretty important commentary that you're going to really want to listen up to. Basically, I'm going to talk about Sitrep Pro and why it's something that's going to destroy Call of Duty and Search and Destroy ultimately. Right here, I was just trying to have fun with an FAD holographic silencer, and this guy, level 35, already has Sitrep Pro, not even Assassin Pro. Now, obviously, that's aggravating, because he was just waiting for me. He was just waiting for me as I rushed. I had dead silence, and he still knew I was coming. Alright, it's infecting every single game. You'll see right here. This is what it makes people do. It makes people sit down in certain spots that they wouldn't typically be if I had dead silence, because they wouldn't know I was coming. And it's infecting every single game. I can't get in more than... Every game I'm in, there's at least one person that's like this. And they're just sitting there with maybe even Assassin, Recon, and Sitrep Pro, and it's just not a fun game. Nobody wants to play like that. I don't think that's how Search and Destroy was supposed to be played. Just from a tactical standpoint, let's think about this. To be completely honest, the ability to hear everybody on the entire map would make me not want to move in a game of Search and Destroy, which is sad. And yes, you can crouch walk, everybody knows that, but how fun is a game if you can't run around the map and you have to crouch walk just because you fear being heard? That's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, in GB, they don't let you use Sitrep, which I think is amazing. That's why I've started to play a little bit of GB with my friends at this point, because it's insane. Sitrep sort of ruins Search. I hate to say it. Infinity Ward gave it a 1-month trial, and it failed. It failed miserably. In the beginning, it wasn't so bad because there weren't that many people using it. But at this point, it's got to end. Okay, it's just ruining the experience for me every time I play. I try to play aggressively, and these people sit back, just like they're just gonna wait for me to run to them. Okay, that's not the way Search should be. It should be a collision in the middle of the map where people have the security of dead silence. And look at this awesome clip right here. Holy shit. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Sitrep Pro needs to go. Now, what can we do about this? Alright, I think we need to run a staunch campaign. And what I mean by that is we need to do something drastic about this, okay? Because there is no way to actually get this patched unless we really do something. Alright, that's why I titled this video something similar to Coney 2012, so maybe it would catch your attention and make it sort of a campaign-ish video. Basically, we need to submit our feedback to the people who are in charge of making this game, patching this game, and updating this game, and tell them why we don't like it and what we want fixed. Alright, basically one of my problems with this is I don't care if this happens for respawn game types, but for games like Free-for-All and Search and Destroy, my two favorite games, no, sound is everything. Sound is going to be everything for those games. I can win any game just based off of sound whoring and sitting in corners with Sitrep, but that's not how I want to play Call of Duty. I like dead silence. It was perfect the way it is. So what do these people at Infinity Ward, what can they do? All right, I have a few options laid out. First off, they can just eliminate the perk Sitrep Pro from Search and Destroy completely. All right, now what that's going to do is it's going to not let you have a perk in that slot whenever you are using Sitrep Pro. Okay, it'll just show as no perk. They did that with Black Ops and Ghost, and it worked pretty well. It worked pretty fine. So I would recommend them doing that. That would work as well. Or they could nerf Sitrep Pro, and I wouldn't know the exact specific details of this, but here's what I would offer. Excuse me. There needs to be a balance between how far away you can hear the people. Because I feel like with Sitrep Pro, I can hear the dead silence people louder than I could when I had dead silence and the other people didn't have it. So there needs to be a balance. With Sitrep Pro, I don't think you should get exclusive hearing so that you can stand in the middle of the map and know where every single person is. That is so overpowered, and that's the meat of my commentary. There is no counter to Sitrep Pro. It's going to ruin Search and Destroy. I need a way to fix it. I'm talking to you guys. We need to get some help on this. I don't really want to play this game for another 2 months with it being absolutely tainted by this. Alright, Sitrep Pro was a good try. It made the game fun for about... it made the game fun whenever I was using it, but now that everybody else is using it and they're being gay about it, it's not fun anymore. I'm sorry. It sounds selfish, but that's just the way it is. Alright guys, so Sitrep Pro is not the solution. In fact, it's far, far from it. And we need to let the people at Infinity Ward know this. So attached in the description of this video is a link to the main people at Infinity Ward. And even the Infinity Ward Twitter. Alright, we need to do a mass campaign on this, because this needs to stop. I hope you guys can all realize from the evidence I've showed you so far, and just my opinions, that this is not something good. I think we can all agree on that. And you know, that's something really significant when all of us can actually agree on that it's not necessary in this game, and that none of us want it in here. Now, I wouldn't be opposed to another variation of Sitrep, but this one that they have right now is it's just too good. You saw me turn on that guy right there. He couldn't even move without me going and getting him. So it needs to be patched. Something needs to happen, because search and destroy, it's basically a game of cat and mouse. Okay, it's who's gonna move the most, because they're gonna die. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way it's come down to that. Okay, so Tina's link is in the description. Click to tweet her. Post it on Infinity Ward's Facebook. That'll be in the description. The other people from Infinity Ward will be there. Guys, you need to share this video with as many people as you can. Okay, I don't care who. If you have a bigger Call of Duty commentator, share it with them. Post it on their video. Do this, do that. That would be awesome, because it's a big deal that people need to address and take a stand on, or it's just going to keep on biting us in the ass. And I'm not going to lie, I initially made a commentary about how amazing Sitrep was. Well, guess what? It was amazing at the time, because I was the only one that knew it, and I was the only one that had Sitrep Pro. But just the fact that it takes 120 Sitrep or enemy equipment kills to get Sitrep Pro is not a good counter to Sitrep Pro, because once you get it, you can just not prestige anymore and you're good to go. So as for that, that's insane. It needs to have a patch. I heard S&D for Dummies talk about that at the beginning of Call of Duty, and I was skeptical. I thought it would be alright if Sitrep Pro worked out to be like that, but looking back on it now, it needs to go, or at least be fixed in some sort of manner, because the way it is right now, it's not helping anyone. So please share this with as many people as you can, especially commentators, tips and tricks commentators. They're the ones that can really help us. Okay, so share it with your friends, share it with your Facebook friends. I don't care, but more people need to know about this. All right, there's a reason why GB does not allow you to use Sitrep Pro, because it would just be a bunch of crouching faggots running around the map. And basically, my main problem with this is if I ever go into a game and I'm not using Sitrep, I'm at a disadvantage. All right, to every single other person in the game that's using it. So why? Then why would I ever use another perk besides Sitrep? And that's the exact point of this commentary. It's easily the best perk 3 slot, and that should not be. It should be Dead Silence. Dead Silence is the pinnacle of search and destroy. To ruin it in this Call of Duty game makes no sense at all. Why break something that isn't ruined? That's my gist of this commentary. You can fix something, but this is such a drastic change that they need to fix it, and they need to do it badly. So please share your thoughts with me in the description, or the comment section rather. This has been Connor talking about Sitrep Pro and how it could ruin search and destroy and Call of Duty in general if it's not addressed very, very soon, because I'm losing interest as we speak right now. I can't speak for everybody, but Sitrep Pro is not fun. It's not a fun time anymore. That's all I got for today, guys. Please tweet the people in the description and share this video, or leave a like to get it out there. That would be awesome. Thanks a lot if you stayed this long. Peace.